So this was this color behind me is in relation to a color reading I did for myself today in a moment where, yes, I felt angry. Can you tell? So yes, red is usually the color of anger. And so, this is an emotion in a moment where I got pretty angry and upset, and I kind of didn't know what to do with myself, and I just needed some perspective. So I did this color reading, and basically without, sharing all the details of my personal life, the perspective or the topic that came through with this color is how, when it comes to things like honoring yourself or doing what's best for yourself or even accepting yourself or loving yourself, we have this, or there is this tendency that exists in our minds, or rather in the way that we approach it, where we actually end up making things worse, or we just end up creating even more inner conflict for ourselves. Because things like honoring yourself, loving yourself, supporting yourself, doing what's best for yourself is actually, and should be, a natural thing. It is a thing that exists in, and that is a part of nature. Like every physical being in existence, like specifically animals, children, nature. And I'm kind of not counting adult human beings because we are the most fucked in our own minds, and we have strayed very far from what is natural. So mostly children, animals, nature, they naturally honor themselves. Everything they do is from a starting point of just honoring themselves, loving themselves, accepting themselves, supporting themselves. It's not anything that they have to think about. It's not anything related to things like self-image, self-esteem, self-confidence, how you think or feel about yourself. It's just a natural kind of expression. And this color is just showing me how, I've personally strayed away from that in terms of how I tend to believe that honoring myself or loving myself or doing what's best for me somehow has to do with how I think and feel about myself. So I will first consult my thoughts and my feelings about myself to then try and gauge whether or not I deserve to love myself or honor myself, instead of just stopping my thoughts and feelings and emotions altogether and realizing that honoring myself, loving myself, doing what's best for myself is just a natural thing. It's already here. I just need to relax and be natural.